Hey guys, how's it going? Nexus here. Uh, First off, let me say three things. This is my first video, so it's not very good. I apologize. Second, I am playing this on a laptop, so I'm very sorry for or sorry, four things. But I'm very sorry for like all the frame rate issues that happen. I can't help it. It's just my laptop. It's not the best. And third, I'm very sorry for the audio, how crappy it is, because once again, this is my laptop. I don't have any like microphone or anything I'm talking into. It's just whatever microphone's built into the laptop. So it probably doesn't work well with my recording software, which is completely free and not the best. I'm not even using Fraps here. I'm using something I just found online. So I'm sorry, but fourth thing, I do have a cold, so I may be coughing at times. Like I may be coughing every once in a while. So I'm very sorry for that, but I really can't help it. It's one of those things that it just happens. So yeah, let's get to what I'm playing here. This is the Attack on Titan tribute game, made by a man named Feng, I believe that's his name, Feng, F-E-N-G. Uh, it's made by him and I believe one other guy too. Like I think he worked. The other guy just helps him out with art or like does some of the art. Other than that, I think it's just Feng. And yeah, he's from China, I believe, because if you look in the pause menu here, you can see on the continue and the quit buttons there are Chinese characters. So this is a game that I thoroughly enjoy. It's based off the anime Attack on Titan. That's why it's the Attack on Titan tribute game, and it's which I believe is very good anime. It's one of my favorites. A little bloody and gory, but I don't mind. Some people might. So if I do highly recommend the anime. If you don't like blood and gore, don't watch it. Because there's a lot of it. And if you're a fan of making favorite characters, don't watch it either because chances are your favorite character is gonna die. That's just what one thing they like to do in that show is just kill off your favorite character. Trust me, I've had plenty of experience with that with the show so far. So they're evil, but they're also amazing. So I suggest watching them. Unless you like making favorite characters, then just don't bother. You'll just get depressed and etc. And yeah, it just yeah. So I will say this game, like I think I've just said this before, but I love this game. Uh, it's it's fairly accurate to the show. Ow. It- But yeah, like I'm playing as Mikasa right now. If you know who that is, if you don't watch the show, you'll figure it out. There is a manga for the show. I will say that. So if you the show's only on its first season, and it ends in a pretty spectacular and how do I say this cliffhanger. Like, yeah, it's a big cliffhanger ending. So watch it. It's pretty cool. But yeah, so it's the manga is obviously I believe the manga is complete, but the show obviously is not. It's only had season one, and I'm not sure if they're doing season two. I really hope they do, but I don't know if they are. I just have no knowledge. It's not like saying, oh well they're having production stuff. I don't know. I just seriously do not know what their plans were, if they were actually ever planning on making season two, if they're just trying to make it a one-shot thing. But I think it's turned out to be fairly popular, though. Obviously, it's like somebody's spent this much time to make a game like this, which there's a lot to this game. Like, it's a lot. It's a complicated game, too. It is really hard. Like, the first time you play it, try to get used to it. I've put at least 20 hours into this game, and I'm still nowhere near mastering the whole movement system. It's difficult. It's really difficult. But that's kind of the appeal of it, too, though, is it's hard, but it's fun. Like it's because when you get your first Titan kill, you just like you just get this feeling of, oh, I finally did it. It's yeah, it's a good game. It's a very good game. Like I said, I put like at least 20 hours into this. Yeah, I know I've no life in it, but it's a very good game. So there are multiple characters to it. Uh, there are multiple maps, but I'm not gonna change either. I'm not gonna change maps or characters in this video, just because I don't want to give away any spoilers. Like this, the game itself is a first episode spoiler, so I'm kind of sorry there. But it's one of those things where you kind of see it coming from the very beginning, anyways. But other than that, yeah, yeah, just sorry. I'm once again, like I said, this is my first time, so if I'm kind of mumbling, rambling, I'm just trying to think of what to say or do here. Because I am doing this live commentary. I am not recording this after the fact, or after I've played it. I am playing this at the same time recording this because, like I said, this is kind of like a first time thing. I only have my laptop. I'm not going to spend money on like editing software, nor am I going to spend time on learning how to use free editing software, just because I don't really plan on making many more. If you want me to do it and like show you other characters, I will, but chances are I'm not going to, because no one's really going to see this video, and the few people who do are either going to hate it or just not really care. And that's fine by me. I really don't expect to do anything with this. But if you do like it and you do want to see like another video, let me know. It'll probably come out like if you do want to see another one, it'll come out eventually. Can't say when, because this video alone I've taken like 5, 6 tries at doing this today, and every single time I forget to look at my timer, which is at 6 minutes and 41 seconds, and yeah, I always like keep talking, and I look down and I realize my video already ended because there's a 15-minute timer on it. So yeah, it's it's getting kind of annoying, but hopefully this is the last time, and I can put this out to you guys, and I can be done with this, and know that I at least did one video on YouTube, because I believe I said this time, or maybe it was last video. I don't know. I've lost count, but I wanted to make at least one YouTube video, just to say I did it. So I'm gonna do it. And you will notice I do have another video on this channel, but that was just because actually I kind of forgot why I put that up there. But basically, it's just like a video from my iPod of the release crowd for Halo 4. It wasn't very impressive. It was like, what, 30 seconds long? Not even 15 seconds? I don't know. But yeah, so oh my god, the frame rate. Ugh. Oh god, I'm stuck. Okay, there we go. So yeah, I guess the video is coming kinda to a close. That's 7 minutes. I don't know. Sorry about that. Well, I guess you could say it's only really like halfway. Yeah, it's only like halfway, so never mind that. Oh yeah, so I'm not, like I said before, I'm not gonna do any other characters, mainly because, not just because I don't want to take the extra effort, but because there are spoilers. Like in the character selection menu, there is a spoiler there that if you haven't seen the show and you're looking at this video, I don't want to spoil it for you. It is a it's basically like it spoils the entire show if just from 2 words in the character selection menu. So I'm not gonna, yeah, I'm not gonna change characters just for that reason, so you don't see it. Uh, oh, about the Titans, I haven't gone into anything about them. So the Titans are obviously these giants. They only have one weak point, and that's the back of the neck. Like, that's the only place you can kill them. That's why I've been hitting them there. It's not because I want to look cool or anything. That's the only way you can kill them. You can slice their eyes, but all it does is like blind them, and then their eyes heal because they have like these ridiculous regenerative powers, their abilities, and so they'll just heal and be fine. Oh, oh, ooh! I went right under his foot, and now I'm gonna run away. Oh God. But yeah, so it annoys them, makes them kind of flail about, so you can, which is kind of useful to get behind them while they're doing it on the smaller guys. Yeah, that's all it really does. If you notice, I have been doing damage to them. Like, little yellow numbers will come up that tells me how much damage I've been doing. Oh, wow, that was a fail. Yeah, it tells me how much damage I've been doing to them. So, and that really that really doesn't matter, because if you hit them in the back of the neck at all, they're dead. The only time that matters is during a boss fight, and those are only on multiplayer, which this game does in fact have multiplayer, which is, once again, I'm highly impressed with this game, considering it's done by, or the majority of it is done by one guy. Or at least the coding, majority of the coding and such, is done by one guy. And so, it does have multiplayer. Multiplayer is a bit clunky, but like I said, one guy, so you can't really expect it to be like a perfect multiplayer system, which then again, there is no game with a perfect multiplayer system that I know of. Argue all you want, but I'm going to stick by that. Ooh, that was a good kill. Only 10 damage, but that was a good hit. Yeah, so like I said, the only time is during the boss fights, which is only in multiplayer. There's 2 boss fights. One came out in the most recent patch, which is kind of cool one. It once again, show spoiler for it, and I'm not gonna be doing any multiplayer. I do have a few friends I play with on this, and like I chat on Skype and then play at the same time with them. But I tried doing that in a few previous versions of this video, and just my computer, my laptop can't handle it. Just the frame rate goes down the toilet. It's terrible. So I'm just gonna spare you guys the agony and just keep it single player. If you do want me to put on more videos, though, I might do one, or I'll do a few where or like the next one I'll be on Skype with my friends and we can all just talk or whatever, or I'll talk to them and such. Just we'll probably end up rambling on about random stuff that really makes no sense. But yeah, so this is the game. It's very fun. Wow, that sounded really cheesy. I just went over that in my head. That sounded horrible. But no, like it is a. Once again, I've said this like 1,000 times. It's a great game. I love it. I I can't wait to see what Fang has planned for future updates. And yeah, that's just about it for the game. Uh, Now, if you're wondering why I'm just doing this on a laptop, and you're wondering why I don't just have like a PC to do this on, it's because, one, I will say this, I am only 17. Like, well, like I said before, I'm just doing a YouTube video because, well, I've said to myself before that I want to make at least one, so I kind of figured I found a game that I really, really like, that I can commentate over fairly easily, so I might as well use that. So, yeah, so that's why I don't have any any professional gear, because I'm doing this once, and I'm only 17, so I really don't have money to buy stuff. So, yeah, that's that. Uh, if you're probably gonna say, "Oh, get a job, something. You should have money." I'm really not a working person. I call me lazy, but for some reason, I just can't work. Just with people, or I can't do it. It stresses me out. I get anxiety over it, and I can't do it. I had a job at a restaurant for a few months once, and it was okay. Well, at first it was okay, and it just got worse and worse, and I couldn't handle it. Just anxiety, interaction with people, stressing me out. It wasn't fun. So I had to leave. To be fair, it was affecting my school life too. So, but yeah, so that's that. Looks like the video is coming to a close, and I'm watching the timer now because I really don't want to mess this up again and have to redo this again. Because I kind of do have to get to bed. I have school tomorrow, and it's getting kind of late at night. So, well, okay, not late, but I I need my sleep. It's been a long weekend. So we're here at 14 minutes and 20 seconds now. There we go. And yeah, I guess I'll be leaving you guys in a good 30 seconds. Or 30 seconds now. So I'll just wrap it up by saying, you know what, have a good day or whatever, whenever you're watching this. Hope you liked it, hope you were entertained thoroughly, and I'll leave you on some gameplay. Bye guys.